as we've seen some closely contested affairs and some offensive dominance that from the St. Anthony's JV squad. They stayed undefeated, and now the ESM Sharks look to join them in the ranks at 2-0 before they match up with them next week. Looking at the other side for Connetquot Sayville, they're coming off of a tough loss in their season opener, that against St. Anthony's. Since we're staying on the topic of talking about the Friars, their varsity team is up 2-0 on KPC on the rink behind us here, the North Rink. Meanwhile, their JV team is looking on eagerly to see if ESM is able to stay with them and stay undefeated against a very game Connetquot Sayville side. Looking at the goaltending matchup, at least the guys that were in goal for their opening matchup, it was Riley Hanley that got the start for the T-Birds in their season opener. We'll see if he starts this matchup against the Sharks. They also have Ethan Dubovi. Ethan Dubovi is available to start as well. See if he gets the nod between the pipes. Meanwhile, Damian Zakharowicz was fantastic for ESM in their opening night victory. They also have Kyle Antonucci at their disposal should they mix up the goaltending matchup here tonight. It'll be puck drop between ESM and Connetquot Sayville when we come back. That's all coming up next on the Long Island Sports Network. Ready to go here for the Sharks and T-Birds. It's Antonucci in goal for ESM. He makes his season debut. Meanwhile, Riley Hanley gets his second start of the season for the T-Birds. The Road Teals for the Sharks, they win the opening face-off home whites. Meanwhile, for Connetquot Sayville, as we're underway, the second game of the season for these two teams, first against each other. First shot belongs to ESM, a blocker save for Riley Hanley. Stays in at the blue line, a good bounce there for Justin Masson. Masson feeds a pass into the middle. It's a loose puck still there. Now Connetquot able to clear, and it's in the possession of Bennett King far side. King Tries to spark the rush, dumps it in. It does stay momentarily with Daniel Esposito for the T-Birds. Kept in by the stick of Richard Ogburn Jr. as the T-Birds try to pinch in near side, but now it's taken away by the Sharks. They move back up the ice. Working up the left wing, it's Ryan Helbig. Helbig's shot is blocked away. Good positioning defensively by Jackalone there on the near side post. Another shot from the slot. Nice pad stop by the goaltender Hanley. T-Birds move it in past the reach of D'Amico. Works as a dump in for the defensive unit to change. Helbig on the near side picks it up for ESM. Cross-ice feed, connects with a man. He works in from the right side. That is Michael Martorello. Martorello led the offense with 2 goals. One of the leaders of the offense for ESM. His 2 goals were the early salvos. D'Amico tries a shot from the point, lost the handle before he got it dragged up, locked and loaded. Martorello one-timer, feeds wide. Offense buzzing now. Deflection trying from Clements. That one reached the target, but a pad stop from Riley Hanley. He's getting a lot of looks early. T-Birds can't clear. It's held in. A long shot from the point with a delayed penalty coming against Connetquot Sayville. A stick save from Hanley. Now Connetquot Sayville touch up. And they're heading to the PK. Nobody wanting to head to the box, but it's a high stick called against Connetquot and Joseph Hippler. Hippler sits for 2, and the first penalty, the power play opportunity of the night belongs to ESM. They went 1 for 2 in their victory over Kings Park Comac. All the man advantage. Meanwhile, Connetquot in their loss allowed 2 power play goals and 2 opportunities to St. Anthony's. And then racing from the bench is Wojo. Loose puck here after the face-off win by ESM. They recollect and go on the rush again with Masson. Masson tries a shot that's blocked away by the defensive positioning of Laganegro. And a shot from the far side is covered up for a good measure by Riley Hanley. Just a few seconds off the clock on the PK. Position at the far side post is Hanley as his team wins the face-off. Masson tries the kick save at the blue line. That's no good. Now it's a foot race to the puck in the defensive zone. Sharks win the foot race to it, and it's moved on to Ryan Helbig. The advance pass waited perfectly to find Wojciechowski. Alexander Wojo looking for the cross-ice feed, no receiver. Helbig back on it, looking to get it back to Wojo. Sawicki, a stick lift, gets it back to Wojciechowski. Wojo circles around, the shot goes off the shoulder of Hanley, comes back behind the goal of Martorello. Michael Martorello into the high slot. Dangles around with it. Pass comes up top to Masson. His shot kicked away by Hanley. Shot from the far side boards from Helbig. Has enough steam to direct it all the way back to the defensive end. Penalty half gone here to Connetquot Sayville, looking for the first successful kill of the season. Helbig dangles in. Helbig fires on. He scores! Ryan Helbig's second power play goal of the season makes it 1-0 ESM. Helbig, a nice move in. Able to dangle to get past the defense and then rip it past the goaltender, Riley Hanley. To rejoin play here with an icing call against Connetquot Sayville. 1-0 Eastport South Manor on the goal from Ryan Helbig. His second goal of the year, second on the power play. He's got the 2 power play strikes for the Sharks. That one an impressive work of his stick handling. Defensive zone face-off win for the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds, but Bennett King can't clear on the far side. That's sent back in to Joseph Hippler. He'll try the near side boards to clear. Met there by McGregor, but now ripped back. Missoleto was working in neutral ice, looking for some space. It's taken away. Mazzy sends it back to King. King looking to Missoleto. That pass just too far in the skates of Vincent Missoleto. The shot from the near side boards by number 6. That's blocked down. Now taken away by ESM. Sharks working up the right side with some speed. They move in. The shot just ramped off the heel of the stick and wide. Kicked back down at the point by McGregor. Look at McGregor, look in front of net. Nice glove save. It's still there. Scramble for it. Now covered up. T-Birds win this face-off from the defensive end. Moved quickly on the attack as Ogburn lost it on the stick handle as he tried to cut to the middle. Now on the reset. Ogburn, strong touch on the left side, a little bit away from him, allowing the stick check from Masson to separate him from the puck. Delayed offside, it seemed like there from ESM. Skater ahead of the play, no such luck, but Ogburn able to strip it back for the T-Birds. Ogburn rips a shot into the glove of the goaltender of Antonucci, his first save of the contest. $10:15 to go here in period number 1. Just one goal on the board so far. It belongs to Eastport South Manor. Now on the power play, second power play goal of the season, second as well for Ryan Helbig. They try to poke the puck forward off the face-off, no luck doing so. Sent back in on the near side. Wojciechowski takes it away. Wojo looking for a pass through the middle, not on the same page with the intended receiver, so it's taken away by Joseph Jackalone. Jackalone forced into a turnover. The pass looking for a man in the middle. That was Wojo there, but now taken back by Connetquot Sayville. Able to clear was Moran. Wojciechowski off the stick lift. Wojo moves in, dangles around, gets to the net. The backhander just met by the pad of Riley Hanley. Wojo back on it in the slot. The fire goes right into the T-Bird logo on the chest of the goaltender in Hanley. Nice work by Wojo on that shift there, just causing headaches for the defense of Connetquot Sayville. That time a spinning shot, no real time to reset defensively. As this puck moved down the ice, it's an offside call against Connetquot. We'll get play going again with the neutral zone faceoff. Keeping you posted on the other games going on around the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We could just peek through the door behind us, but also have the live scoring app, which shows St. Anthony's varsity team a 4-1 lead over Kings Park Comac. Fiery affair, which has seen some tempers flare, but some great goals as well. ESM looking for one of their own for the highlight reel off the intercept, but now that's canceled out. They circle back with it to the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. Now a chance on the left wing for Missoleto. Missoleto looking out in front. That pass just out of the reach of Milo Mazzi, parking himself in front of goal. Another shot sent on goal. Antonucci, a poke check away for it reached the goal. Trying to jam it in short side. Goes off the net instead. Cross ice feed to no one in particular, but Lucas Theodolu trying to keep it in at the point. Some help from his blue liner does. Mazzi feeds across looking for Missoleto. That's intercepted. ESM trying to clear a battle for the puck. Stick lift from Missoleto keeps in for the moment. Missoleto back on it. Fires a shot into the glove of Antonucci, and he thought about playing it, but thinks better. Gets the whistle with 8:16 left. Nightcap on the varsity rink is between Northport Huntington and West Islip. That'll be covered here on the Long Island Sports Network as well. Defensive zone win for ESM, but having trouble clearing. Now it's taken out on the near side. Working with it, losing his balance was Deerlam as he gained the blue line. Clements providing some support, but now a 2-on-2 move perhaps for Connetquot Sayville. Trouble with the puck rolling on him was Ogburn, forcing the puck backwards, needing a reset here with Lawrence Andres. Andres passes to the near side. Esposito, the chip and chase around Lissica. Masson to it first for ESM. Back with it on the near side are the Sharks. Able to clear just before the reach of Jackalone could rescue that at the blue line. He does pound in here as they try to reorganize. Long home run pass, just misses Martorello, but he's able to chase it down. Michael Martorello looking for the trailer, that's cut out. Good read of that move from Ogburn before it reached the intended receiver. Rather, that was Andres. Either way, comes down with Bennett King. King tries one, that misses wide off the corner. Jackalone races to the blue line, just keeps it. Battle for the puck near side. That gets off the skate of Jackalone. Now an odd man rush. Masson feeds the cross, the drop. It's fed back to Masson. Back in front, Martorello, a swing and a miss. He was all alone and couldn't get the shot on target. Jackalone, a deep breath as he takes the puck clear, just past the reach of the defender Sawicki. He moves on to Martorello. Michael Martorello tries the windmill deke, but it's poked away from him. Crunching check on the near side boards. Throwing the body weight around is Masson as D'Amico takes it in. D'Amico tries a quick shot. That's a glove save for Hanley. He leaves on to one of his D-men, but Sawicki to it first in the corner for Eastport South Manor. This puck cleared out. It was a chance for Alexander Bausch right off the bench. But Bausch didn't have the speed to win the race. Now it comes forward again with D'Amico. Alex D'Amico swings inside. The shot as he was on his glide forward is saved by the goaltender Riley Hanley. D'Amico is great speed for a blue liner, able to just take that puck inside, make the most of the rush. Play continues here. ESM on the move. There's a shot from the far side. It's sticked up and out of play. Riley Hanley responding with the twig there on the chance on the far side. It looked like that was Sawicki moving in. Sawicki at the center dot. Ryan Helbig to his left. The face-off win goes to Connetquot Sayville. The attempted clear, though, just goes off a stray glove on the bench. Tough luck for the T-Birds trying to chip and chase clear out of the zone, but instead they have to win the face-off again here on the far side. Missiletto gets the face-off win. The attempt to clear no good with Keelan. And now a penalty assessed here as the whistle comes from the near side official. The initial point is towards Missiletto. Rather, no, it's penalty against Wojo. See what the signal is. It's a rough called against Alexander Wojciechowski. Chance to turn the tides here for Connetquot Sayville. They go on the power play for the first time tonight. They went 0 for 1 in their loss to St. Anthony's. Chance for the first power play goal of the season. No luck there off the face-off. It's taken forward by Helbig. Burst of speed. Here comes Helbig. He scores! Coast to coast goes Ryan Helbig. Second goal of the game, this time shorthanded. How about that? Immediately off the face-off, he just figured, I'm faster than both of these guys. Gets one to spill down to the ice. Straight up beats the other in a foot race. And then the fancy stick work just gets the goaltender to commit on the stick handle. Instead, he fires quickly on the wrister. 2 special teams goals for ESM, both from Ryan Helbig. 1 on the power play, 1 shorthanded, has staked them out to a 2-goal lead. Late change here is an equipment malfunction for one of the ESM players, forces Martorello back over the boards. The big centerman set to go. He wasn't quite ready with the gloves. He also needs some adjustments. Now the late arriver back from the locker room. That is Ryan Sawicki. So now we're set to go. A 2-0 lead as the door to the locker room for ESM was left ajar. So now we're not quite ready to go. Now we're set as the door is latched. 5:22 to go in period number 1. Still a minute 52 left on the infraction to Wojo. Connetquot Sayville set this up. Nice bat forward with Missoletti. Masson looking to Helbig near side, trying for the natural hat trick. Instead, he couldn't get the puck in time. Check to the far side boards. Missoleto advances forward for Connetquot Sayville, but nobody on the right wing to take that pass. Comes back inside to Lissica. The shot handcuffs the goaltender. Helbig tries a shot again. This time stuffed by Hanley. He's able to cover. Minute 7 left on the Connetquot power play, but they have a defensive zone face-off to contend with first. It's a draw that ESM wins. Alex D'Amico, a shot from the point, goes wide, but it does pin it in deep. Logan McGregor to the puck first. Deflection from Missoleto, nearly trickled to the 5-hole. Instead, the clearing attempt knocked down by D'Amico. He rips a shot that'll keep the face-off in offensive ice with the PK still in the works. 51 seconds to go for Eastport South Manor, working with a 2-goal lead. Face off this time won by Connetquot Sayville with Richard Ogburn Jr. Attempted clear, no good though. Martorello takes it right out in front. The backhander trickles in. Michael Martorello, another shorthanded goal with some help from his friends. Deerlam's leading the handshake line. He might have gotten the last poke at that one as we take a look. Martorello, the wraparound. The initial pad stop. And then, yeah, it just went straight in for Martorello. So this power play not proving fruitful at all for Connetquot Sayville. They've let in 2 shorthanded goals. Sense of urgency, meanwhile, near side. Trying to work that puck forward is Jack alone. Moran was there, but it's taken away by ESM. Chip and chase for Ryan Sawicki into the corner. He knocks the clearing attempt down, but now it settles down to Moran near side for the T-Birds. His long pass, knocked down by McGregor, keeps it on side. Logan McGregor tries to drag to a shot, blocked. Rebound, fired wide. That might have gotten a piece of the blocker of Hanlon. Helbig takes the check from Jack alone, happy to move the puck deep as Wojo's penalty expires. ESM, 2 goals on the PK. Now they rip it away again. The glove save from Hanley. Wojo collapses on the puck, keeps it in. D'Amico fires a shot, save, rebound, still in Hanley's paraphernalia. Now he's able to seal the pads together to get the whistle. 3:12 left in period number 1. 3 goals on the special teams for ESM. 1 power play strike, 2 while shorthanded. 2 of the goals for Ryan Helbig. The last one, wait for the official scoring, but at least from our eyes, look to go to Michael Martorello. And indeed it is Martorello, with Ryan Deerlam getting the lone assist. A long-range shot gloved easily by Antonucci. Durham leading the handshake line, likely because he recorded his first point in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. This whistled down for offside. Slow-moving game now after the onslaught of power play and shorthanded goals. They ruled this intentionally played, so comes back down to the defensive end for Connetquot Sayville. Another pardon, there's a penalty given here. And a T-Bird sitting in the box. Pardon, that's Alexander Bausch. That's in the sin bin right now. So a power play opportunity for ESM, already 1 for 1 tonight. Wojciechowski spins around, finds some space, rips one off the blocker of Hanley. Comes back out to Sawicki. Sawicki charges in, buys time, and scores. Ryan Sawicki joins his goal-scoring party. It's 4-0. Sawicki playing the part of the defenseman there at the blue line. Figured, I got the time, might as well take it. And then he picks out the top corner with the shot. For Sawicki, his third goal of the season, first on the power play, as the trend remains the same. All 4 goals coming on the special teams units, as it's 4 goals in this first period for ESM. Even split, 2 shorthanded, 2 on the power play. Bennett King takes this forward for Connetquot Sayville. A nice stop by Antonucci, playing that puck aggressively, taking a big jump forward out of his goal. Chance out in front, Antonucci slams the door on Bennett King. Still in a good position to play that puck. As trying to jam it in on the near side was Milo Mazzi. It's deflected out in front again. This time a defensive stick rescues it for ESM as they bat it clear. Change in goal here for Connetquot Sayville. Ethan Dubovoy is in net. Dubovoy taking over for Riley Hanley. He had a busy first period so far. This whistled down for offside. Dubovoy, a promotion from the freshman level for Connetquot Sayville, following a strong season last year. Now getting the opportunity to play in goal tonight. King off the face-off win. Tries to move forward. That move denied. Now ESM with a chance with Martorello. Martorello trying to split the defenseman. He does it. Nice pad stop from Dubovoy. And the Dubovoy needing to come into action early on. Talk about trial by fire. Is this whistled down for offside? Dubovoy not even any time to really get his legs in this game. Immediately gets a tough shot with the speed of Martorello, posing some issues for this defense for Connetquot Sayville. That's the thing that really stands out about the CSM team is their speed. A little bit too much speed for their own good. Another offside call. We'll drop the puck again here near side of neutral ice. Face-off win. Kick forward by Martorello, but can't keep possession. It's moved clear with Misoletto. Vincent Misoletto tries a shot, misses wide. Milo Mazzi got to it, couldn't keep it in. But then the help of his line mate Lucas Theodolou able to do just that. Final minute here in the first period. Connetquot Sayville trying to break the ice on their side of the scoreboard. No luck on that rush. Lagonegro forced into a turnover. Martorello. Puck possession, taking it down low, keeping it away from the grasp of the defender. Now a stick batted away. That was Martorello's twig. Doesn't stop the puck from being moved back in down low. And now a little bit of frustration as he pushes his man to the boards. He's nabbed for the penalty. It's an elbow officially against Martorello. He's pleading his case, asking why there wasn't a slashing penalty called when his stick was knocked from his hands. But the officials only ruled at the follow-up. was illegal, and it's an elbow. 2 minutes for Martorello. Sends Connetquot Sayville to the power play. However, their only power play opportunity tonight saw 2 goals go in the other way. Pair of shorthanded strikes for ESM really put them apart from the T-Birds in the first period, and now a chance for more. Helbig splits the difference. He's in alone, and he rings the pipe. Ryan Helbig looking for his 3rd goal of the first period, 2nd while shorthanded, and he just missed it a little bit high. Wojo buys some time. Seconds ticking off the clock here in the first period. Lissica directs over to Helbig. One last look. He just wraps it in deep. And that's how the first 15 comes to a close. 4 goals for Eastport South Manor. 2 shorthanded, 2 on the power play. Has them with a comfortable lead after 1 here on the Long Island Sports Network. Head coach Jack Gregg has to be very happy with the performance of his team so far through 15 minutes, as Eastport South Manor a 4-goal lead following the first 15 minutes. And it was a pair of power play goals, a pair of shorthanded goals, bookended by a pair of shorties. I had it right the first time. A pair of shorthanded goals bookended by a pair of power play goals. Really impressive showing so far from the special teams units for Eastport South Manor, doing a little bit of everything, defending the power plays and making their man advantage opportunities count. And they go back to work here to start the second. Still a minute and a half to kill on the elbowing minor assessed to Michael Martorello. As the officials sort something out here in front of the scorers table before we get started for the second period. They come down to the near side corner. Looks like something was left astray there. Perhaps a mouth guard or... No, it was the puck. They left the puck over there in the corner. Now they pick it up. It is Dubovoy still in net for Connetquot Sayville. Took over midway through the first period, or late stages of the first period, should say. A face-off win for ESM, still on the PK to start this middle frame. Now the T-Birds take it inside. Nice move in by Misoletto. Feed behind the back to King, but the pass was too far into his skates. Heads up awareness from Antonucci to reach out the glove and put it on top of the puck. Really nice move in, though, from Vincent Misoletto. Just dangled in, sent the defender in his dust, and then a pass right down into the slot. Stick handle from Theodolu. Looking over into the slot. He passed that, rather a shot on goal that ramped off a stick. Wasn't sure if that was a defender's stick or some friendly fire in front that ramped up and into the glove. Either way, they'll take it. Face-off win comes back up top A fiery shot from Jackalone missed wide. Saucer feed, not on the same page with Michael Lagonegro. Needed to race to that puck to prevent another shorthanded scoring opportunity. He's able to do it. Puck left along to Bennett King. King with Ogburn. They connect to move it back to Misoletto. Misoletto at the stick check from Dearland, moves past it. Here's a shot just past the blocker. Jackalone back at the point, reset with 22 on the power play. King denies the clearing opportunity, has it down low. Looks for some help, wants some off-puck movement. Nice play by Masson to deny that move out in front. Then directed onwards to Logan McGregor. McGregor starts the rush up ice. Final seconds tick away on the penalty. They stall it out here as it's right in front of the penalty box. Unable to leave is Martorello. Now he's able to do it as the puck's moved down the ice. A quick shot goes into the glove of the goaltender, Antonucci. Not a bad penalty killings record so far for Eastport South Manor tonight. 2 for 2 on their PKs with 2 short-handed goals to show for. Face off after the win for ESM. They can't clear on the initial attempt. Long pass moves forward to Helbig. Helbig, 2 goals in the first period, passes back across. That goes into the skates of the defender in Theodolu instead. Scrum for the puck. The third T-Bird joins the fray. It's poked out of there, but ESM with possession. The drag around Mazzy, no good. Milo Mazzy has it on the rush forward. Just out of sync there with Misoletto. If he had a little burst of speed, he could have moved in on goal, but instead, it was Mazzy ahead of the puck, called down for offside. Misoletto off the face-off win, rips one over the crossbar. Theodolu wins the race. Moved it back to Misoletto, who's really the spark plug of this offense so far for Connetquot Sayville. Battle at the blue line, just jousted clear by the Sharks. The late offside denies the potential move in for Misoletto. They're still not onside. Now they tag back up. It was a miscommunication, and one man moved back onside. Another tried to race back in across the blue line, causing that hesitation in play. Long pass, takes a tip, but ultimately comes through everyone. Comes down to Antonucci, played it with the stick. Cross ice feed, connects near side. Chance to move forward with Musto. Musto trying to move through. Lissica tried to deny it at the blue line, the clearing attempt. No good, but Lissica able to move back in. Dino Lissica trying to move it out in front. Just unable to get there on the doorstep was Jackson Keelan. Battle on the far side. Now taken clear by Connetquot Sayville. They've got a chance to move forward with Misoletto. Potential 2-on-1. Misoletto fires through the legs of Masson. Nice pad stop from Antonucci. Screen didn't get much time to take a look at that puck. Masson goes from defense to offense. What a move, and he scores. Justin Masson goes from defense to scoring in an instant. How about that from Justin Masson? Makes a nice shutdown at the defensive end and then just finds a sliver of daylight. And I mean a sliver. Nice toe drag to get it to the forehand. And then the shot just finds the pocket in the back end of the net to make it 5-0 Eastport South Manor. Outstanding work from Justin Masson. That gives him his first goal of the season after 2 assists in the opener. Ogburn now for Connetquot Sayville, looking for an answer in their first goal of the night. On the backhand, try to get it out in front towards the goal. That effort was blocked. Left behind, though, pounded back in by Alexander Bausch. Attempted clear. Working forward with it is Martorello. Trying to chip and chase around the defender. No luck getting it past Hippler, but he gets it back. A shot from the far side knocked down by the goaltender in Dubovoy. Dubovoy was able to stop that shot. Another shot towards Dubovoy, and that one's blocked. Martorello back on it, far side wall. Physical play, drawing a penalty, is Jackalone joining the offensive effort. So another chance on the power play, this time for ESM. They've already found a lot of success. Rather, pardon for Connetquot Sayville, pardon. They're looking to get things going, but now a shorthanded opportunity again for Wojo. Wojo from the right wing fires one, glove saved, then spilled out of the glove by Dubovoy, but able to stop it on the near side. The penalty officially is on Anthony Clements Jr. for cross-checking. The third opportunity on the power play for Connetquot Sayville, looking for their first goal. Dino Lissica working to fire some time off the clock. Just missed the glass on the far side. Instead, sent past his bench and towards the walkway and the emergency exit. We have a final just behind us in the varsity matchup between St. Anthony's and Kings Park Comac. 5-2. St. Anthony's the winner, moved to 2-0. KPC falls to 1-1 despite a strong effort offensively. Here's a nice pass across from Bennett King. He was looking for the trailer just out of the reach of Richard Ogburn Jr. Does stay in here for a moment, but now worked quickly free by Helbig. Helbig moves in. Ryan Helbig tries to go between the legs and just missed out. Nice save by Dubovoy. Stays in with Helbig. Short-handed move. He thought about going to Michigan, but it rolled off of his stick blade. It does stay in for McGregor. McGregor's effort takes a tip, goes wide. Staying in here on the short-handed move. Now taken to the far side by Misaletto, trying to set things up, but instead happy to clear the zone. Still 30 seconds, a little bit less than that to work on the power play. That's one way to set it up, a kick down by Hippler. Hippler looking for the saucer feed across, and it does not work out. Now an odd man rush. Helbig with Martorello, he takes the shot. Nice stop from Dubovoy. But now the jam in from Helbig is denied at the near side post. Maybe if Helbig thought about giving that puck up and passing across, it would have been a tap-in on the one-timer for Martorello, but instead he wanted that hat trick himself, and he was denied at the short side post. Keeps the door a little bit open here for Connetquot Sayville. 6 seconds to work on the power play. Standing at the penalty box door is Anthony Clements. He's let free now as the penalty expires, but Misaletto moves forward. His shot blocked by Dino Lissica. Misaletto looking for a man in front. He had him all alone in Jasper Moran, but he couldn't settle down the pass. Now Martorello moves forward for ESM. He shakes off the hit, takes it in. The poke check is no good, and it finds the back of the net. Martorello a little bit stronger on the puck than the goaltender in Dubovoy, and that makes it now 6-0. Moving in on that far side post. Dubovoy probably had the right idea going to the poke check, but in doing so, he let up a little bit of daylight on that far side post, and the accurate shot of Martorello able to find it. That's the second goal of the game for Michael Martorello. As they move down the ice, looking to connect with Andres. But Andres couldn't get the return pass. Moving forward again is Masson. Masson closed out quickly by King. Also had the help of Hippler there on defense. A short shot in close there is smothered by the goaltender in Dubovic. Dubovic is able to make that stop. Again, it was a close-in opportunity for Anthony Arnold, who's donning number 45 here tonight. Odd bounce comes right out in front. Fortunately for Connetquot Sayville, nobody there for ESM to tap it in. They need the reset instead with Logan McGregor in his own end. Long pass was cut off on the far side. Persephone Bouzis is able to lay the body and force the dump-in effort rather from Connetquot Sayville instead of organizing a rush. Puck does stay in here for Connetquot Sayville, at least for a moment. ESM working forward now. Rushing forward is Sawicki. Sawicki slams on the brakes, has Bouzis if he wants to go to her. Instead it comes through. The effort from Arnold is blocked. Alex D'Amico on the near side tries to work around the defensive end. That stays in with McGregor. A chance for an odd man rush there if Esposito could win the race. But Sawicki responds on defense. He takes it in, but with the line change ongoing, that's called for offside. Sawicki none too pleased. He saw the opportunity developing, but the line change ongoing there forced that rush offside. 5:42 to go in the second, 6-0 lead for Eastport South Manor. Strong work on offense all night long. ESM has looked outstanding their first few games here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Sawicki trying to jam that in on the near side. No good on that effort. Puck taken back for a shot from Helbig, and he's got the hat trick. Didn't waste any time once he found the puck in his range, just ripped one top shelf. He's got an outstanding shot, and he made it show there. As soon as he got possession, just got it to the forehand and ripped it up, and nothing that Dubovic could do. Dubovic is quite literally helpless there as a timeout called. Talk things over here, trying to settle things down for Connetquot Sayville. And it seems like there's been some kind of agreement reached by the coaches to allow running clock. Clock has been running since the midway point of the second period. We're under a minute to go. Perhaps not a timeout and an agreement to let the clock run down to the intermission here in the second period. Don't believe we're going to make any effort to resume play here in the middle frame. We'll take a break here on the Long Island Sports Network. A 7-0 lead for Eastport South Manor over Connetquot Sayville. So we head to the third. Some confusion up here in the booth. We do have 5:24 to go in the second period. Guess that was the timeout clock. We do have some changes in the lineups here. Damian Zakharowicz is in goal now for ESM. They have opted to change netminders after Antonucci had stonewalled Connetquot through the first half of this hockey game. Miscommunication and Mistracking of the time clock, perhaps. Have noticed that they have been running the clock following stoppages in play at least a few times, not every single time. It's been interesting, as here's a one-timer from Masson missing wide. Sawicki picks it back up on the far side. Jackalone tries to cut that off. Wojo picks it off on the attempted move from Jackalone. Kicked back by the boards by Ryan Sawicki. Vincent Misaletto watching that move closely as it comes back up top to Dino Lissica. Behind the pack pass for Masson, no good. Wojo able to keep that in. Only for a moment, directed clear by Milo Mazzi. Masson in neutral ice. Finds Wojciechowski. Alex Wojciechowski. It's down low. Wojo trying for the move out in front. That move picked off. Lissica trying for the pass up the left wing. No good. Now taking clear here by Connetquot Sayville. Joseph Jackalone shrugs off the stick check as he moves that in. Trying for the move forward. Here is Helbig. Already 3 goals tonight. He's in alone. A swing and a miss on the first shot. Got the rebound and the second opportunity, but fired it right into the glove of Dubovoy. Nice stop from Dubovoy. Sometimes the positioning really shows through. He was positioned well. He lost track of the puck, as did many here in attendance at the rinks after the swing and a miss on the first attempt from Helbig. The puck really didn't go anywhere, so he was able to tee it up again, but right place, right time for Dubovoy. Shot from the point is blocked, but a fan on the clearing attempt that stays in for ESM. Martorella. Pass off the dasher to D'Amico. D'Amico skips a man. He at least tries to. That doesn't quite work out. It's kicked down, but it's able to be moved clear by Alexander Bausch. Bausch tried the feed into the middle, looking for Ogburn. Couldn't connect the dots there. Ogburn beaten to the punch by Martorello. Hippler for Connetquot Sayville in his own end. Long pass up the far side boards. Can't find a receiver. Martorello able to punch that past Hippler. Now has it down low. Martorello from behind the goal. Feeds up top. McGregor settles it down off the boards. Long pass. As it forks out, comes over to D'Amico. Alex D'Amico down low to Martorello. Comes back to a one-time effort. And that was a good look in front, but it just missed for Dillon. Collision along the near side. Martorello able to emerge with it on the backhand. Can't find much of a lane towards net. Moves it back to D'Amico with 2 minutes to go in the second. D'Amico looking out in front. That move was blocked off and cleared out. Good move. Good work by Joseph Hippler. Connetquot unable to use that as a chance to change some tired legs out there. Allows it to stay in for the Sharks. Bouncing puck. Settled down by Alex D'Amico. Trying to feed it to Clements. D'Amico instead resets. Interception as he tried to move it to McGregor. McGregor able to take it back off the stick, but then he turns it over. Delayed offside, delaying the move, and now comes in with Ogburn. Ogburn dances inside, and as he tried to move to the slot, the puck just kept on moving on him. Couldn't settle it down. Martorello tries to move forward. A poke check away. A good defensive response by Carter Tomford. Tomford able to clear it out of there. Alex D'Amico picks it back up, and this move offside. Again, another instance where the line change kind of lingered there for the ESM Sharks, and the faceoff comes back out to the neutral ice area. Clock does stop with 1:06 to go. $7-0 lead for Eastport South Manor here over Connetquot Sayville. Misaletto tries a shot that's blocked off the skate of Lissica. Masson throws the body around as it comes back up top to Proscia. Nicholas Procia trying to move forward on the near side. His man is closed off quickly by the check of Justin Masson. Does stay in here and look for a man down low. That was Andres trying to thread the needle into the middle. Double team closing as Andres is tumbled down on the reverse check behind the goal as the puck trickles free. Saucer Fields looking for Persephone Boozes. Boozes unable to flag down that pass. T-Birds motor on through center. Working in, Jackalone has it poked away at the last moment. A chance to advance forward with Musto. Musto trying to find a pass forward, but instead it's pounded back down the ice as the second period comes to a close. Another strong one for ESM. They lead it 7-0 over Connetquot Sayville here on the Long Island Sports Network. Keep things rolling along here, the third period between ESM and Connetquot Sayville. Looking at the goal shows Zakharowicz returning for the Sharks. Song remains the same for Connetquot, meanwhile, as Dubovoy stays in there. He came in late stages of the first. Halfway through the game was when Zakharowicz took over for Kyle Antonucci. 7-0 lead for the Sharks. They try to keep the pressure on here as it's Wojo trying to clear it out of his own zone, instead forced into turning it over. Looking for some help there was Daniel Esposito. Esposito chases it down in the corner. A bit of a size mismatch, though, against Wojo. Wojciechowski takes it forward. Alexander Wojciechowski takes down low, looks for the pass into the middle, cut out by Bennett King. Then the active stick of the fork checker, Helbig, pokes it away. Helbig mixed direction, finds some room on the right wing. Back up top, Wojo. Wojo has it poked away. Nice move by Daniel Esposito. Esposito tries to chip and chase, but he's shut down by the recovery of Ryan Sawicki. Extended stick. Knocks down that pass through neutral ice. Resetting now Sawicki in his own end. Wants some movement off the puck. Finds it to Lissica. Some mismatch lines here for ESM. Some forward skating on defense. Some defenders getting some looks down the forward units. Wojciechowski, one of the guys that's playing back a little bit more than he's usually used to playing. A big check there. That's going to catch the eye of the officials. Richie Ogburn, a little bit of frustration boiling over. Got a bit too much there. It's a rough against him that sends ESM back to the power play. Power play unit well oiled so far this season for the Sharks. They try to keep it going. Monterello back at the blue line. Working over to McGregor. Puck still there after the failed poke check in goal from Dubovoy. Stays in here now on the far side with Deerlum. Ryan Deerlum trying to advance that puck forward. This an offside call After the puck left the attacking end, was fired towards the goal. Not really the intent there, don't believe, for ESM. But the face-off comes back out to neutral ice. This one sent in, gets into the attacking end. Laganegro forced into turning it over. Dearlam tries the shot up high, but a nice stop from Dubovoy. Does stay in there in the slot. Then the defensive recovery from Connetquot Sayville takes it clear. Vincent Misoletto on the short-handed look. Has its pocket stripped by Michael Martorello. They take it forward. Pass out of the reach of the intended receiver. That was Ryan Dearlam on the near side. Working with Clements to get it back. Picked up far side boards by Lawrence Andres III. That is whistled down for offside. Martorello tried to keep it in, but to no avail. Another whistle here with 50 seconds to go on the roughing minor. Strong start to the season for ESM after their win over Kings Park Comac a week ago. Seek to move to 2-0 as the Connetquot bench gets excited after the check on the far side. That laid by Carter Tomford, sending the attacker Allen down. Or rather, partner Anthony Arnold. Give and go to Wojciechowski. Appeals for offside, none going. Bouncing puck, just denying that look forward. Reset at the top by Alex Wojciechowski. Wojo feed to the far side boards. That puck took a deflection as it reached the slot. Final seconds tick away on the power play, and there's a penalty killed by Connetquot Sayville. A bounding puck picked up by Sawicki just before Ogburn could pick it up. Trying to work forward, Jackson Keelan for ESM. Can't collect the puck in neutral ice. Sticks cancel out. Bounding puck kicked forward by Jack Alone. Milo Mazzi was there to provide some support, but instead it's Alexander Wojciechowski for ESM. Wojo cuts through the middle. Wojo has it, rips a shot. That's a pad stop, an old-fashioned stand-up style save for the goaltender in Dubovoy. That's a blast for the pass for Ethan Dubovoy. Stays in for Wojo. Wojo fires a hot shot. That goes high off the glass. Mazzi picks it up, goes on the attack. It's an onside rush. Attacker knocked down, and now numbers for ESM. Masson has some room, passes forward, and D'Amico couldn't collect it for a shot. Alex D'Amico gets it back. Has it for a shot from Helbig. Save. Rebound was spilled there. Defensive reinforcements force it out high. Now back to Lissica. He scores. Dana Lissica opens his campaign here in 24-25. Nice play by Lissica there. Just parking himself in front of goal. Right place, right time, noticing the vulnerability in the defense. Helbig able to get it to him, and then able to slide it in. And with the 8-goal deficit, you do have running clock now confirmed in the third period. This play whistled down for offside against ESM. With that, you take a look at the schedule ahead for these two teams. ESM taking on West Islip next week, next Wednesday, October 2nd. Longwood after that, then the matchup with St. Anthony, so it's a little bit further down the road than anticipated. The players, though, already anticipating that matchup as they were adjacent locker rooms as St. Anthony's players were leaving. The ESM players were getting ready for this game. They were already looking forward to that matchup. However, they got to keep their eyes on the matchup that's ahead. Jackalone moves this forward for Connetquot Sayville. The stick handle got Helbig down on a knee, but just lost possession. As now Helbig scoops it up, takes it forward. Helbig gets around the defender, moves in. The shot shut down in close. It's still there, now poked in. Another one up on the board for ESM as the onslaught continues. Waiting for the look there. It is Ryan Deerlam that got the putback. The puck was just left right there on the doorstep. Nobody for Connetquot Sayville could clear the danger area. So Deerlam catches in. For Deerlam, it's his first goal of the game. First goal and first points of the season for Deerlam in this hockey game. He did get the assist, primary assist earlier on as the T-Birds poke away. The puck's still loose in the crease and now covered up, or at the very least, the officials lost sight of it. Don't think Zakarowicz could ever really get to it in a storm of humanity there in the crease. Talked about what's next for ESM. We also take a look at the slate ahead for Connetquot Sayville. They've got some time off, not in action next week. Their next game comes on Monday the 7th, that against East Islip, but then back in action again just 2 days after that, playing on the 9th against Kings Park Comac, as the puck sent towards the net by Connetquot Sayville, but then sent clear by ESM. But then they've got another long break. They play the 7th, the 9th, then the 28th of October, that against West Islip. A really sporadic month of October on the slate for the Connetquot Sayville T-Birds. Just 3 games in the month, front-loaded, and then 1 game at the end of the month. Interesting arrangement of the schedule. Meanwhile, more even distribution for ESM. They've got 5 games pretty well spread. On pace for just a little bit more than a game a week. Justin Masseau, nice toe drag in. Tries to go between the legs, lost the handle, poked away. Another follow-up shot, but that's covered up and saved by Ethan Dubovoy. Dubovoy's made some pretty solid saves. And it is a flashback kind of play style in goal for Dubovoy. Very much stand-up reliant. Saw it on the one save where he got it high off the pads and didn't really make much of a move down to the butterfly as is traditional and in close. You'd see, of course, the hybrid embrace, but he goes stand-up. Potential odd man rush for Connetquot Sayville, but aggressive play defensively for ESM breaks that up. Now they move forward with Ryan Helbig. Trying to do a little bit too much there. Forced into the turnover by Michael Laganigro. And another fumble of the puck by Richard Ogburn trying to go on the attack. Laganigro settles things back down for Connetquot Sayville. Another turnover here, defensive end. Nice, clever pass on goal. Unfortunately for ESM, they couldn't convert that to a shot on target. But D'Amico able to turn something out of nothing. Daniel Esposito tries to move that on, instead has some room right wing. Esposito carries it in for the T-Birds, has the help of King down low, but the Sharks to that first. Helbig, the misdirection, buys some time. Attempted clear fails. It's Picked back up again by Richard Ogburn. Ogburn sends towards the far side. King, the deflection try goes wide. Sharks slow their roll here. They work clear. Sawicki lost the handle as he got to the blue line, upset with himself, as that's an offside call. And they're going to give a penalty here to him. I didn't see the call. Could have been a delay of game, potentially, as he fired that puck away after that offside call. And that is the call exactly, delay of game. Not often that you see a delay of game call here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. They don't fault the players for shooting it over the glass. Another power play opportunity. Mazzy sends it up high. Might have gotten a piece of the stick of the goaltender Zakharowicz. Martorello just fires this in deep. Officials laying down the letter of the law here, not letting much get away. As evident right there, it's a hooking call against ESM. We'll have a 5-on-3 opportunity, although the running clock is going to make this play a little bit more difficult here to take advantage of. It's Clements called for it. The clock's still ticking here on the penalties. In normal circumstances, what would have been a prolonged 5-on-3. Instead, ESM going to be bailed out a bit here. Only have about 25 seconds of 5-on-3 time to kill off. Less than that as it's still ticking. Now the face-off is won by Connetquot Sayville, but too strong. Directed back out to neutral ice. Held there by Wojo. Now move forward near side to Arnold. Anthony Arnold able to get a piece of that dump-in attempt. Martorello now buys time. One penalty expires. They will hold the players in the box for a little bit of extra time to make up for the infraction time off the clock. So that allows Jackalone to carry this in. They had a 3-on-2. Now man leaves the box. That's Sawicki leaving the sin bin. Aggressive penalty killing. The pass intercepted by Michael Martorello. He moves in shorthanded, looking for a third shorthanded goal tonight for ESM. Instead, the smart play drops back. And that's directed onwards by Persephone Boozes. As the clock continues to roll into the final minute. Missoletto fires into the glove of the netminder in Zakharowicz. More time ticking away. Splitting the defense, attempting to do it. Wojciechowski, he moves in and scores. Impressive head fake from Alex Wojciechowski to create that move, and Wojo's on the board. Third shorthanded goal is indeed in the books for ESM, as Wojo just ties Dubovoy in pretzel. And a pretzel like not there in goal. We'll have one more drop of the puck here to wrap this one up. It is a face-off win by Jackson Keelan as the final seconds tick away, and it's another win in the books for Eastport South Manor. Impressive fashion this time out as they whitewash Connetquot Sayville to move to 2-0 in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Well, that's a wrap on the action here on the South Rink tonight at the rinks in Hauppauge, but don't go too far. We've got action going on right behind us here on the North Rink. That's varsity action between Northport Huntington and their foes in West Islip. Tune in over there to round out your night here, your Monday night with us on the Long Island Sports Network. But in the meantime, that's a wrap here for Ian Binky and our entire staff. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Till then, take care and have a good one.